Look, we have to see this from the woman's point of view. I have to look at myself. I'm an old man. I'm short. I'm dumpy. I have no appearance. I have no personality. Nothing to attract any woman to me physically, socially, or any otherwise. And you have to have the cojones to step back and look at it practically and realistically and ask yourself, if I were she, what would I think of me? Let's put our mind in the mind of the woman, not put her in your mind, and see it from her point of view. No one's ever talked to you like this except for me, a stranger. See it from her point of view. What do I look like? See your image reflected through the body language of acceptance, partial acceptance, conditional acceptance, and complete total rejection, physical repulsion. Don't blame anybody. Own it. Correctly report on what happened. Memorialize everything that happened and correctly report on it. Accurately, point for point, and face up to a very tough interrogation. A ruthless prosecution. Put yourself on trial and want the results of that trial. Go into the hell, fire and brimstone of the happening. Use it as a powerful electric prod to motivate. Get angry. Better to be mad than sad. Get angry. Hit the gym. Drive iron. Learn assertiveness, verbal judo skills. Fight back. Learn how to fight back smart. With your mind, with your body. Don't roll over and die like I did. Don't be a coward like me. I ran and hid because I was afraid of being further exposed, further embarrassed, further caricatured, mocked, and ridiculed. So I couldn't learn. All I could do was run and hide. And I ran out of hiding places. I ran out of rocks to crawl under. I could not run my victimizers. I was the victim. I was the perennial, pure victim. I had the bullseye on my back. And as a patsy, I had enemies everywhere. I didn't have one defender, and a sucker. Never give a sucker an even break. Blame the sucker for everything. Put the sucker, the patsy, in pillory and blame him for everything. This is a fall guy. This is a victim. In a world that is too ruthless, too cold, too hard, and paradoxically is beautiful in that ruthlessness, in that hardness, in that dog down, killer competitiveness. I didn't understand that. I was handed a bill of goods. I was admonished. I was always told, be a good boy, mind your mama, be good, do good, you'll have good. Meanwhile, the ones who told me that was stepping on my neck and crushing and stomping on my face. Meanwhile, they told me, be a good boy, behave yourself. Listen to the Bragers, the Dennis Bragers of the world. Pursue the good, you'll have good. Be good, do good, you'll have good. This was told to me by a bum, a ruthless son of a bitch, a cutthroat, competitive bastard. Be a good boy. Do good, you'll have good. Meanwhile, this son of a gun stepped on everybody's neck to get ahead financially. You hear what I'm saying? And I ate up that crap. I fed on that crap. And now I'm coming back. Not to say, but to scream out, enough. Not to say, but to scream out, I'm calling it out wherever I see it. You have to want to be perfectly, practically realistic and want whatever the cards you've been dealt provide for you, produce for you in the context in which it was happening. You have to learn meaningful experience from everything. I call that winning. You have to drain and call out every ounce of learning, practical learning. I call that winning. Notice I didn't say anything about winning by entitlement, by fairness, by altruism, by humanism. It doesn't exist. It took me a lifetime to find that out. Anybody that tells you man is good, seek the good, whatever the hell that is, like Dennis Prager. I would tell him to his face, Mister, you're crazy. Mister, you're crazy. That's the first thing I would say. And then I would say to him, Mister, you are a obfuscator, a merchant of garbage. If anybody does what you say, Mr. Prager, that's the road to perdition. How do I know that, Mr. Prager? A lifetime of experience, Mr. Prager. Mr. Levin, Mr. Limbaugh, and all those talking heads who love the sound of their own voice and their own pontification. Meanwhile, they live a super bourgeois existence behind the scenes and accuse others of what they're doing themselves in droves. When you shine the floodlights as bright as you can, these cockroaches run and hide when they're exposed. And my quest is to shine the floodlights on all these cockroaches and get them to running wherever they hide, wherever they double talk, wherever they big mouths talk. I like to shine that floodlight and make those roaches run. Now I'm in the shadows of my life right now, so I can afford to call a spade as I see it.